quickly, so that helps. I do like this mod, it's a nice one. What do I want to do now? I've sold everything and my inventory is still foolish. Yeah. I know what I'm wearing is heavy and stuff, for sure. I would really like to, I think it would make my life easier if I could have a soul trap on this item. The Morrowind version is something to be desired though. It's a good start, but only that. I don't think I've ever used the Morrowind version. I don't know if I can get... You're a bit confused there, aren't you? You're not used to finding this wall here, are you? That happens. Lucky. What? Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot. I don't remember if I stole much of anything. I may have, it's possible. I'm gonna strip before the guards get to me. At least the items that I don't want to steal. I was just going to say... Sorry. I was just going to say that I found a coin on the floor and I think, you know, I deserve that little bit of luck. I think I may have stolen that shirt. And some of these, I'm quite certain. And maybe I stole that and that, but I don't want to lose them. I'll pay the 1 gold. All my soul gems were stolen? Okay. At least they did not comment on the fact that I was naked, so there's that. Oh, you mean this one? I see the one, Skink, and I tried it. I put it on my new install. Let me try to find my bearings. Here, it puts it here. And it's not really new because essentially what it does, it takes the cutthroat mod that adds those guys. You're very pale. But those guys, cutthroat, I don't remember what the mod is called. Small jobs or something. He's going to give me a task, right? He's gonna say, I want you to find some niche leather for me, which is fine. And there's 2 or 4 of them in the large city, in every city. So this guy wants leather, this guy wants rat meat, some others want the egg. Yeah, minor quest. And what, it's Wanderer, it's Wanderer that put that together. It's a clever, I'm hot, I know I'm hot. It's a clever implementation of the mod. CM mod, I mean cutthroat mods, just put the NPCs in there. But the scripting is good because when you get one of those items that you are looking for, you get the journal, the update, the message box. When you enter the city where there's someone that you can sell it to, it tells you you have X number of them. So it's the scripting is really nice. And then what Wanderer did, put a note that says that Dax is looking for leather and you can find him in the 8 plates, and it put Dax in the 8 plates, so it's more immersive. It's more immersive, but it doesn't change anything of the mod. So I mean, I already had this one installed, so I didn't change because it's the same thing. It's just more immersive. Do they stop asking you to fetch an egg once you save the world? No. No, because they still have customers, they still have people who want to eat, and even with, you know, the fate of Vardenfell, not a problem with the false gods of any kinds dispatched, they still need to eat. I mean, that's what I've been told. That's what I've been told. I want to soul trap stuff. I wanna. But then again, it's 1 o'clock. Save. Go soul trap. We're never going to significantly improve our enchanting if we don't go soul trapping. And we almost have a full set of Dwemer armor. We're just missing the cuirass, I think. It's the only part that we're really... So that the game will be fully loaded by the time the timer goes down. Yes, my lord, you haven't missed much because I've been moving places. It's been a little hectic. So, you know, by the time we got our set up again, and the internet sorted and everything, and we still have a couple of suitcases and boxes that need some attention. But apart from that, we are almost settled. As you can see, I don't have my beautiful green paper behind me. I need to get some blue tack to fix that. Okay, might as well load it. My goodness, I haven't touched Morrowind in 2 weeks, is it? Yeah, 2 weeks. Didn't even have the time to go and check which mods were updated. Nothing. You're doing great. Now officially engaged. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Here we go. Congratulations. Wow. Do you have a date set for the wedding itself, or you know, the the most important part is to be engaged, and then things will happen naturally. Oh yes, we have birds in this install. Now I remember. It's great, absolutely wonderful. So you've been busy. Different kind of busy, but definitely good kind of busy. No, that said, hoping for end of next year. Like really, once you've decided to actually get married, the date is and you know what? The sooner you set the date, the sooner you start worrying and stressing. So sure, get things ready, think about things, and then once you have some of it ready, you can. It's a bit like, you know, when you announce a mod, you want to have some things ready before you announce the mod. Yes, life is modding. That's how it is. Why am I not jumping? That would be because maybe the controls switched back. Yes, they did. Activate E, thank you, and jump space bar, thank you. Alright. Also, this character, she's a bit slow and heavy and stuff. Yeah, she can't jump. It feels so difficult to make her jump, but there you have it. Okay, wow, now that's going to be an exercise of memory. This is the Rebirth install, and for the graphics it's mostly Mr. Swiveler's. I just installed all of his textures, and not much actually. I mean, there's Rebirth obviously, so the cities, we have extra enemies, extra dungeons. The landscape has been reworked, mostly flattened, but reworked nonetheless. And that's about it. And we've been... Journal, thank you. we've been doing probably not much with her. If you remember, our biggest quest so far was to get out of Dagenvale and just travel down. So we eventually did join the Fighters Guild. We've been to Vivek. We've been to Balmora. I mean, we are in Balmora, obviously. We've joined the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild. Why did I get that quest? In Dagenvale. Okay. I don't think I've ever done that quest, honestly. Prof, you're saying someone in the modding Discord was asking about making Remiro's grass mod work with Rebirth. Yes, I got a PM or YouTube. I don't remember, but I did get a PM somewhere, somehow. And yeah, I mean, to do it manually is just a nightmare. But if you use the mesh generator, it's doable. I mean, it's how it's been done for the Vert. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to play this game anymore. I do have some grass. Thank you. I do have some grass, and it's Vert, and it's for Morrowind Rebirth. Though it was an older version of Rebirth, so we're expecting floaters. And I believe that was done with the mesh generator. Otherwise, it's just completely insane. If you remember, in Seidenine, there's that little house for the Five Toes Guild, and I just manually made that tiny corner compatible. But there's so much, like all of these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different individual meshes, and you can't just select it all and press F. I mean, I did that. It didn't work very well. You need to lower them manually and reorient them. Manually takes forever, even for a tiny piece of land. It's quite crazy. I did like Vert. I mean, you know, it's like a lot of the textures. When you get a new texture replacer or a new grass mod, you go, oh, wow, this is gorgeous, I love it. And then you go back to an older one and you go, well, that's gorgeous too, and I love it too. So if you were to ask me, I would say that Remiros is my favorite grass mod. But it doesn't mean I don't like the others. I'm quite happy to see them. In fact, on my permadeath install, I believe I have Rems for the mainland. How did I do it? I do have different grass for the mainland, for Tamriel, and for Solstheim. That's what I did. Though I do love those tiny mushrooms. It's really pretty. Been meaning to try to edit Remiro's grass to work with trackless grassland, which removes the roads from that area. I still have to try that mod. I remember the screenshots. It must have been you actually that posted them. And it does look, you know, like wilderness. It's really nice. But then I guess the grass sort of follows the path, so spoils the effect. Shiva, Theo, bonjour, welcome back. Nice to see you. How have you been? By the way, this is how you know I'm settled. I mean, not quite. The coffee machine currently sits on the floor in a corner of the room, close to a socket. It's a bit like camping, but we'll sort it out. But anyway, I have cappuccino again. Haven't had them for a week or so. I was starting to wither, honestly. Anyhow, the main reason I go with Rit, I do love, that's the one I have. I have Rit for Tamriel and Solstheim, I think. It's because Remgrass has a lot of mushroom that stands out a bit too much, as if they should be harvestable. It is sometimes you stop and you go, oh right. I especially like them. I mean, you have them in the Bitter Coast, and it's nice. But I absolutely adore them there because there's so much of the flora that is made of mushroom already. You know, between the emperor parasol trees and the smaller mushrooms, the tiny mushroom there, I think they're just really adorable. So I I would like ridge grass in the bitter coast, but definitely keep rams up there in the Shilgorat region. And yeah, mix it up. I mean, that's the beauty of having different installs. You got different everything on each of them. All right. The name of the save game was Go Trap Souls. It was so good that I left myself this very important message because of what we're trying to do. Our win condition for this character, we are a goldsmith, and even though it was a class that was added by a mod, I really like the name of it. New neighborhood, new sounds, you're welcome. I really like the name of it, and like just Goldsmith completely inspired the whole character, as well as a couple of requirements that you guys voted on. But anyway, our win condition is essentially to be able to enchant ourselves a set of Dwemer gear, actually the armor, the weapon and everything. Nighties, hello, good morning. Cool new frame. Yes, that's because I don't have my green paper behind, so I figured, okay, let's just put a frame so it doesn't look too, you know, when there's the camera and boom, the game behind. I don't think it's very pretty. Anyway, how have you been? I've seen that you're back to your streaming schedule, which is nice. I'm guessing you've been busy with D&D and life, probably. Life happens, it's true. Right. So we want to be able to increase our armorer. Essentially, our main skills, as odd as it sounds for a Nord, is armorer, alchemy. I did put mysticism because goldsmith, like we want to manipulate, you know, shape and things in the world, energy, magical energy and things. So there you have it. That's why we are the class that we are. Super lovely. Yeah, I returned with new powers. A lot of D&D ideas. Nice. That's brilliant. The problem with D&D, it's the same as Morrowind actually. Life is just like Morrowind when you think about it. The problem with D&D is you think of characters. You think, I mean, as you're the DM, right? Are you the DM or a player? I think I remember saying that you were preparing sessions. Correct me if I don't remember properly. So you think of characters, you think of plot twists and quests and things, and you think of them a lot faster than you can actually play them. And then you have too many ideas and you're playing, but you get so frustrated that you don't get to play everything you think of. You're DMing, right? Back in action player is next session. You know what? I can't decide which is more enjoyable, really. It's definitely, I think it's definitely more relaxed as a player because you go along for the ride. Obviously, you know, you contribute to the story, but you go along for the ride and you try to achieve things. Whereas as a DM, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of prep, like really a lot of prep. Maybe when you have heaps of experience, you can improvise a little more. I mean, you have to improvise anyway. So this character, we want her to go and soul trap things because that's the only way we're actually going to work on our enchant, which is right now 42. It's been improving steadily because we've been using those rings and amulets a lot. What is that? Nishleft poison cube. Oh yes, we got that from Nishleft. And that's the modded version. It's Rubberman's. I mean, we had to have Rubberman's Dwemer ruins because he made them specifically with Morrowind Rebirth in mind. Though they work with a regular Morrowind as well. Anyway, our enchanting is improving. Do I have soul gems? I have a soul gem. That's not good. That's not good. We'll check the Mages Guild, see if we can find some more. How am I doing with money? I'm rich. Filthy, filthy rich. It will go soon enough, don't worry. today. Yes, I totally agree with your words. It's different fun on both sides. By the way, what is Morrowind Goldsmith edition? It's because our character is because I have different characters and different install. There's Morrowind Permadeath edition, Morrowind role-playing edition with heavy steps, our spellsword Argonian, and this is the Rebirth edition, and the character is a goldsmith. I've always put the class of the character in the title. That way I know what I'm doing. Or let's say I have a greater chance of knowing what I'm doing. And Skink, welcome back Skink. We are getting started. I haven't, my goodness, I've done nothing in the stream really. Just catching up. How have you been, Skink? And we want to talk to Galbadir, see if she can sell us a few soul gems so we can practice soul trapping and stuff. Oh, hello Galbadir. Oh yes, the big mods for that install: Morrowind Rebirth, Mr. Swiveler's textures. We have Riptide's face and clothing for the NPCs, and for graphics. That's about it. Yeah. Been trying out Stellaris finally. You're not sure? I have to try it too. I really do, but I know that it's a game that takes hours, and the beginning in particular, when you're learning, it's like Civilization, right? Like it's not the sort of game that you just jump right into and off you go on your merry way. The learning curve at the beginning is pretty steep. Casual Gaming, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in, it's lovely to see you. And yes, we have slots going on. I am so in love with the overlay, I must say, and soon-ish there will be updates. I'm looking at Audel because he's in charge of it. Welcome back, Casual Gamer, it's lovely to have you here.
Isn't it nice how in this new place you look down?
Yeah. We've had to move the desk around, and before there's my desk, and I'm looking at you right there, and Audel was on the other side, so I would sort of peer at him through the two monitors. But now his desk is right next to me. It's a different layout. We'll get used to it. Skink, you also tried the Star Trek mode for it, and that's even slower. But why are you looking at mods already? Like, you know, I love mods, okay? I do love them. I really do love them. But don't you want to have played the game first and then you start modding it? I mean, that's what I would do. And why aren't you don't really like it? Like, you like Civilizations and the likes. I assume you wouldn't have tried it. Oh, and Crusader King, of course. You're like, I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried it yet. Oh. There's so many things to play I haven't played. Please, just bring out the violin and play some sad music while I complain about I haven't had time to play games. Casual Gaming, just put Morrowind on my PC, played a little bit on the OG Xbox. Alright, so you're diving back into it. Are you gonna try to mod it as well? I mean, that's the big thing with a PC install. Then again, if you haven't played it that much, just like I was telling Skink, I definitely go vanilla. I mean, have the bug fixes and the little improvements to the to the gameplay, that sort of thing, so the game feels more modern. But then just go vanilla. I would say Crusader King is better. Well, it's a different. I mean, simply, I would prefer fantasy historical settings to sci-fi space settings, generally speaking. No mods as of yet. Want to get the original gameplay first. Excellent. I mean, are you using open Morrowind or vanilla Morrowind? Because even if you don't want to have mods, I would recommend patches. Just one big patch that does everything. Vanilla. then, I mean, unless you've already done that, but definitely look into the Morrowind code patch. Just dump it in your file, double click on the exe, select the patches that you want, pretty much all of them, apply patches, and you're done. And it's going to fix a number of, I mean, you could say exploits, but then you can choose the ones you want. So just have that, because some things were a little broken, you know, in a true Bethesda fashion. Let me buy my soul gems, okay? You do have some. I'm gonna get all of them. No, not those that are already filled. Petty, no, that's good. So Rebirth, you know, Morrowind Rebirth changes an awful lot of things, and it's not awful, but like really every aspect of the game has been tweaked or modified. And Transmaster's goal, one of them in particular, was to remove the exploits. So to that end, the soul gems that you normally find there on a nice limeware platter that you can steal easily at some point in the game, they're removed. Okay, wait, not. But now I can't even buy them if I wanted to buy them from Galbatir. I mean, it's always so hard to make an overhaul of the game, to balance something, because you're never gonna get it right exactly for everyone's taste. There we go. Alright. Now we do have a few soul gems. We're gonna go and soul trap everything we find, starting with a little rat outside of town. Always good for practice, I say. Thanks for that info. Don't want to fall through floors. Like in Daggerfall? Is that a Daggerfall reference? So frustrating when you're sneaking down the stairs and you're so stealthy that whoops, just slip right through. But yes, casual gaming, just go Morrowind code patch, probably MGE, just to have distant view and water that doesn't look like plastic. But then again, if you're perfectly fine with the vanilla aesthetics, you can do without. But it certainly makes the game feel more modern without changing anything of it. Still stealthy, even you can't see yourself. Yes, that's happened. That's happened. Right, we have our soul gems. Let's get out of here. Is there a quest we can do on the way? You know, while we're capturing souls, we could Pearl of Wisdom. No, that's too far. Jasmine. Have I lost Jasmine? I may have lost her. Taxman. No. We're not going to. I mean, we should go there. I just don't think I'm strong enough to actually do that. And Shore Dams is the one in the Azura coast, I think. Exterminator. The rats. I don't want to do the rat quest. I want to get souls. So. MWSE also contains MCP style fixes and optimization if you're going to install MGE, but the script extender is now built in, so I don't tell people specifically to get it. Unfortunately, on the laptop, no graphic cards. I don't know if upgraded graphics will work well. I wouldn't know. Null. Oh, hi Null, by the way. Sorry. I just read your message without registering that it's you. Does MGE make the game a lot more demanding, like system-wise? I mean, if you go for the great distant land and that sort of things, but I think if you don't have, if you're not drawing the distance, you know, ad infinitum, and if you don't add shaders, for example, it should be fine even on a potato laptop, really. Okay, let's go capture the soul. Sorry, I'm just tucking my blanket again. I like to be comfortable, okay? I like to be warm. I just don't use distant land. Exactly. I think distant land would be the biggest, the most demanding aspect. So yeah, MGE with a built-in script extender and the Morrowind code patch. Start with that. Draw distance at 40. I mean, I think I have 3 or 5 just enough that I can enjoy the landscape that in real life you would see. Though it's always quite impressive when you're standing in Seidenin and you have the draw distance so crazy that you can see the Red Mountain. It's like, oh, then you want to mod the Red Mountain to look impressive. So I don't want to see too much because it removes some of the, I don't know, coziness of the game, I guess. But yeah, just enough to see some things. The grass, yes, the grass would be a real killer. Depends on how modern the laptop is. Could still work on a somewhat modern laptop. You use 5 as well, Skink? I think I might be down to 3. I saw a rat over here and I feel... No, you're gone. Clever rat. You saw it coming, didn't you? That's fair. That's fair. We have a dragon far over there. Yeah, if you can see in the top right corner, I believe that's a dragon. Uh-oh! There's a thing! There's a thing running for us! Ah! Of course, I forgot when I listed the very important mods for this setup. Morrowind Rebirth, obviously, because we're trying it out. Never played with Rebirth so far. Swivelers for older graphics, and give or take better heads for the faces, essentially. But then the big gameplay mod is that absolutely all the level lists have been delevelled, which means unlike the vanilla game where at level 1 in the wilderness you will meet rats and mud crabs, to simplify it, I can see absolutely any creature, and we've even added lots of nasty creatures like level 100 or so, and we're measly level 9. So we've been doing a lot of running away from things. To be perfectly honest with this character, you're just a bird. I saw something. I did see something that was trying to run towards me. Down there. You see it? I see it. It seems to be a little confused. Maybe it's just not going to attack me. Cliffy didn't work. I mean, I didn't hear it. The birds are in my game, yes. If you remember, yes, that's another big thing we've tried in this mod. With the Rebirth installed, I completely removed the music and only have nature sounds. Need to crank the volume up on Cliffy. Maybe. Hang on, let me try. Where's my Cliffy? Yeah, it's not very... I mean, that's the Cliffy sound. I know my headphones are down low because I don't want to. Sometimes I just break my ears. You need some jump scare in your stream. That's how you get views. Yeah, I never do the right things, do I? We want to soul trap. And then we're gonna kill with... Okay, alright. I know how it is. We do that. We get a nasty mace. And then we soul trap the poor thing. I'm really hoping... Ouch! Yes, this is very dangerous what we do here. We are using Darknet's first person. You're not aggressive. And you're in the water. Come. Okay. Oh wow, you heard me. Now come. How did you figure that going the other way around was the best way to attack me? I don't think that's going to be our first soul trapped creature. Yeah. It's like I'm not trying all that hard to get the views. Not willing to go the extra mile. Okay. Now I'm here. Try again. Okay, now I kill you. I have 10 seconds to do so. Yes! Sorry, little swamp. Where were you? Impling and fishing pole. Yay. Best loot ever. And we're practically dead. We don't know any sort of healing magic, but we have a whole bunch of rings, I think. I'm in the water walking. I did have a few... Wow, did I sell some? Or worse, was I arrested and lose all the rings that I had? Because I'm not seeing anything to heal myself anymore. And that's all I had. I mean, we do have a few potions, so let's go with that. Let's go with that. Okay. We did soul trap something, and that went in... there we go. Swamp Inkling. The problem is, I mean, we'll try it right now. Who needs to be charged? You could be. I want to recharge an enchanted item. Say, I want to recharge my demon mace. We are now at 59. I use my lesser, and it is now at 90. I feel that the balance between the rarity of the soul gems, the fact that you have to soul trap, the sort of charges you get back, I think enchanting is a very expensive business, which makes it not a very good skill to make yourself, you know, better at fighting. It requires a huge investment. Actually, we can go that way, I guess. 20.7 view, doing great. I mean, I'm not complaining, definitely not, but I've been streaming for a couple of years already, so even without having massive success, after a while I think the views add up. But, you know, not complaining. It's not like I'm streaming extremely popular games. It's not like I'm doing, you know, the jump scares or trying to do something very popular. That's the Imperial structure. Now we have, as I mentioned earlier, we're using Mr. Swiveler's textures, and I really, really, really like them. It's been one of my long-time favorite. Vandiriel, nice to see you. How have you been? It's doing fine. Playing again for the first time in a couple of weeks, so it's nice. It's nice. It's all good. Still have cappuccino, a few people to talk to. It's just fine. They are really nice, but the Imperial textures, exactly. I know that they're definitely not to everyone's taste. You know, on their own, they're nice and realistic, but they're so different from what we're used to that a lot of people do mind them. Oh, hello. I think it's the first time we've explored this. Definitely. Hello, Pierrel. How have you been, Vandiriel? I see oh, thank you so much for the sub that you've gifted. Oh, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Who's the... Yes, 90s. Welcome back, 90s. I mean, you've always been around. I think, Vandre, you were the one who gifted the sub to 90s first. That's very, very generous of you. The texture is nice. It just has no business on a 4th. Yeah, it's... Oh, yeah. And the other one that I'm a little on the fence, it's the Dwemer texture. I mean, we can go and check it out. I like it. It's very orange, so it stands out a little bit. I'll buy you the dinner. Oh, nice. It's a win-win situation, isn't it? Love it. Absolutely love it. So let's have a look at especially inside the Dwemer ruins. We'll check it now. I feel it's always a little too dark, though right now I don't have all of my... Oh. Isn't that pretty? I think that's very pretty. So much so, print screen. Lovely. I think. Let's have a look inside. What did I see? Cliff Racer. I think we can have a Cliff Racer as our second soul. We can definitely do that. And right now it's too bright. Because I did change the textures, but I didn't check it against the shaders, and it feels definitely too bright. I would definitely want to make that a bit darker. Especially considering that it's 6 o'clock in the evening. I mean, that looks fine, but that's just too bright. I like things a little more blurry, I guess. It's an earthquake! Oh crap! And I got some sound effect on me. Makes sense. It was deafening. That makes perfect sense. Okay, let's see how it is inside. It's not as I remember it, though. No, it's not as orange as I remembered it. Oh well. There's nothing to soul trap in there. We already killed the NPCs. And the creatures do not respond. They were a hand place, so I know the place is empty. There you go. You're soul trapped. Congratulations. I should have done things the other way around. 2 souls, just like that. The next question is, when I use a soul gem to improve or recharge a weapon, yeah, Cliff Racers, you love them. Like, you know, we're like, oh, Cliff Racers. But really, if they weren't in the game, would it be Morrowind? We would miss them. As crazy as it sounds, we would totally miss them, I tell you. So, we love-hate them. That's the way it is. It's like Fargoth, you know? We go, oh, he's the Fargoth, he's such an idiot. We make fun of him, but without him, it wouldn't be Morrowind. Ooh, I'm fighting without my stuff. There we go. Oh, shit. There, I see there's an NPC attacking me. I have no idea. I mean, that's... It's a Dark Elf Raider. It's added by Morrowind Advanced. It could be something really high level or not. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put some distance between them and us. I'm gonna do a quick save because it's not permadeath, and we'll see what he can do. I definitely should try to heal myself before. You think you're so special? I can get a ghost out too. Ooh, that's a Dwemer. And I'm fighting with fire. This is not gonna do much, honestly. Ghost, don't be in the way. He resisted magic. He resisted magic. He might be a powerful enemy. I still have the weapon? I don't have the weapon. It is not in effect. Where's my... Oh, it's there. Sorry. I think I... Yes! Come on. Okay, one goes down. Oh, no, we need new mace. New mace. No charges. Didn't I have 2 of these? I must have been arrested because I know I had 2 maces like that, just in case, you know, one ran out of charges. Is this the cube quest? Yes and no. These are the famous Dwemer ruins and the famous bridge to get there, but we've already done that a while ago. I'm just looking for enemies to soul trap, and the road took us there, really. So you did recognize them. You did recognize them. crap, I don't... Okay. Can I do some enchanting in the middle of a fight? I doubt it. Yeah. Alright. Do I use that as a regular weapon? It's rubbish. Then I can use this. Don't resist the magic. Don't resist the magic. He's really not paying attention. I think I was pretty clear. I said, do not resist the magic. You killed my ghost. So he resisted silence and shock. I think spells are completely useless with him. Quite frankly. Completely useless. What do I do? Heal companion? Well, we don't have a companion anymore. I don't think any of these are gonna do enough damage. Ah, I thought it was a scared face. It's like, oh my god, we're not going there. I don't know, maybe you've been traumatized the last time you were there, or the first time more likely you were there. Chameleon, it's not exactly what I want. Let's try some of that, but I doubt it's gonna do anything. Oh, gee, ouch. It's very, very weird to see my arm floating. You know what it reminds me? Actually, die. There we go. It reminds me of VR. When you just see your hand or your arm, when I'm being hit. When I'm being hit, why aren't I wearing my best armor? There we go. And that is part of it too. Yeah. Okay, we did kill this guy. I don't think he was very, very high level, but we did good. Yeah, I had a bunch of these. I think I was arrested. Must have been it. Yes. Yes. Do we want to try and sell that? Oh yes, we do. Normally in my permadeath install, I don't bother taking the very, very cheap stuff because I get about 10% of their value when I sell them. However, with Rebirth, despite popular belief that with Rebirth it's really hard with the money and stuff, with Rebirth I get pretty rich pretty quick. I mean, to have 2,000, I never had that in permadeath. So let's take only the most valuable. These are actually quite valuable. The value weight ratio is pretty good. Okay, all good. Time to install harder barter. Well, you know what? At first, oh, this is pretty. I really like this palette. Boing, boing. That's pretty cool. Pretty nice. At first I did install it, and then I was like, oh, hang on. I want to test Morrowind Rebirth. That changes an awful lot of things, including, you know, the calculation, the values, and everything. Exactly. It already adjusts everything, including the economy. So I was like, let's play it the way it was intended, so I can really say. And yes, I do prefer having harder barter. I really feel that between harder barter and equipment requirements, you don't need to remove that one Daedric bow that is easy to reach. You don't need to remove those pricey soul gems. You don't need to remove anything, because if I find something at low level that I have no business using, I won't be able to sell it for much, and I won't be able to use it. So I really feel that harder barter, equipment requirements, just as 2 mods, are enough to balance the economy of the game. I feel. Could be wrong. It even reduces the usefulness of Creeper and the Mud Crab Merchant. Yes, because they don't have as much money. again, with how to barter, you know, Creeper can have 5k. For him to pay 5k, I need to present him with goods worth 500,000. No, I'm sorry. He's got 5,000, 50k. I mean, anyway, like heaps and heaps of things. And you know me, I never go, oh right, let's go grab that because it's really expensive and then we'll be rich and then we can train and be level 10 in an instant. So, yeah. Why not both? Let those capitalists don't keep you down in the mud as long as possible. Yeah, I guess. Let's put that away, thank you. I just want to try it for what it is. Those trees are looking funny, aren't they? And this is burning. I'm in fact a little lost there. that's what I like actually. When you install a mod, especially a landscape mod, and you're on a path that you've walked a gazillion times, and yet you don't quite recognize it. Now I see where we are. Okay, here we go. No idea what level she is, so that will be fun. How am I doing with my charges? Not too good. Not good at all. And now I'm in combat, so I can't use it. It was stupid of me to not remember to do that before. Of course, I can bugger off using an intervention spell, which in permadeath I can't. So that makes the game a lot easier when you can just teleport in an instant with a scroll out of a fight. It's pretty good. Ooh, I can put my Dwemer boots of flying and escape because I don't have anything ranged that's particularly good. We'll try. We'll see what we can do against her. Absorb fatigue. Is that going to stack? If I cast it enough times, like, will she actually get exhausted? That could be interesting. A little chameleon, that's not gonna help me. I could glow. Where is it? Yeah, I could glow. And that is sure to impress her and make her run away. Even this, I need to sharpen that. But maybe if I can hit her really hard. No, not me. It's a good thing I'm a Nord. Is frost all you have, lady? Because if that's all you have, then I don't really fear you. Not really. Come on. Boing. Oh yes, I absolutely hate enemies with two-handed weapons. But I must say, when you use them, it's come on, what do we have? We are definitely taking those. And the monies. And then the rest, the value, oh, the gloves. Pretty good. Sorry, lady, Estridar. Oh, no. I want to soul trap the rat. And then I literally just crushed that poor rat's skull. I'm so sorry. How can I... Let's put the weapon away. Shit. No! And I saw the Alet. It was close to the fire. You like to dance close to the fire. I'm a Nord. I do like to dance close to the fire, I guess. And I'm a smith. I don't fear fire much. Yeah. Delevelled. Everything delevelled. You know, between... Oh yes, I was fighting this guy. Between Morrowind Advanced Giants and then things added by Rebirth, we get all kinds of nasty things around here. And we had a ghost to distract him. There we go. No, this is not a good time for an earthquake. Yeah. I feel so heavy and sluggish with this character. Stunned, yeah. Please do stay stunned a lot. Don't I have something to prevent the potions? Oh, maybe not. Not with this install. Yes, birdie! Thank you! Good bird. Thank you, Abbott, for the birds. The birds are friendly by default. The birds, the little crabs, the fireflies. And one day, really one day, I am going to play a shaman, so that it actually makes sense that nature is helping me. Is the chirping birds region based, or will you hear them in the middle? No, it is based. It is based on the region. I'm using Muse, and I put different sounds for different regions. So in the Ashlands, it's mostly wind, a bit of rocks falling, some hoo hoo sort of sounds, but no happy birds chirping away like it's spring. So it is based by region. Morrowind Disney Princess Edition. Oh, I'm not sure about that. But just for you, Noel, we could make it happen. My alchemy increased to 40 just like that. Good marshmallow. I wish I had more healing right now. I can drink potions, that's about it. And my ghost is not going to survive for a long time, so let's do this. Let me hit you. Just one good hit. Well done. And that's definitely something I want from you. Did I? Yes, I did. I did install this one. Okay, good. And these. Let's not forget this time to recharge our weapon. Oh, I wanted to see... Hang on. No. I want to see recharging a weapon. How much does that improve my skill? 82% progress. And when I recharge an item, it did level up quite a bit. Okay, 18 points. Let's put that away. And we're gonna go kill that lady again. We know where to find her. Let's do this. Ooh. I don't think I have run the distant land again since I installed a few things. Had some, yeah, got some dead trees that get replaced by nicer trees, admittedly. Oh, I know that. I know that's poison. It's not gonna make a huge difference, but it might make the difference between life and death. I think that's it. Ooh, not one last. Okay. Now I do have enough to use my summoned weapon, but you know, we killed her the first time. Okay, come closer. I'm gonna wait for you behind the tree. Because I do resist her spells quite well, but... No, you have to stay still, lady. Okay. We got the lady. Next we had a rat. Let's quick save. Just in case. I have to put the... That's one thing I like actually with Darkness first person mod. you have to put your weapon away after the fight, because when you have, especially when it's a big weapon, you just don't see where you're going. So it adds realism to the whole thing, I guess. Is that really a Durzog? That looks like an Alit from here. Yeah. I'm not seeing the rat. Are you the one that attacked me? Nice. Stun is just brilliant. I think though, because it's been a while since I updated everything, the stun comes, I can show you. The stun comes from chup 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 chup. Where is it? My goodness. Where is it? I can't see it. Tooltip, sheathing, tooltip notes, scroll, realistic repairs, quick loadouts. The combat menu, which I'm not using with this one because we're switching between rings, so that just wouldn't be possible. There's no way we could do it. That comes from the next gen combat mod, which I'm not seeing there. I guess I must have things left in my folder so that we get the stun effect, but not the menu. Oh, I forgot to soul trap that thing. Okay, next. We need to soul trap more. That rat, there you go. Ask and you shall receive. Then take my big weapon out. Let me just take my weapon out, thank you, and boom on the head. So there was a Durzog. Crap. I'm guessing the Durzog thinks it's the rat's mother or something. So there was both an Elite and a Durzog. Surprise indeed, Master Blaster, welcome back. Yes, déjà vu, or as we say, déjà vu. I did save. I did, after I killed the lady. Not after I killed the Alit, I don't think. Of course I saved. Mike. Okay, I often forget to save. It's true. See, we just killed her. Now the Durzog might be a little too powerful for me, I don't know. Right, we'll try the Alit, and this time I will soul trap. Actually, I have two. And this is on target, but 10 seconds. You know what? Let's go for that. Okay, Alit, you first. See, I can't even jump there. That's pathetic. Pathetic. You're streaming a bit early than usual today. Actually, I started a bit later than usual for a Thursday stream, and boom, smack on the head. And the rat. Not enough magicka. Bummer. I'm just a bit worried because the Durzog is never too far from the rat. I'm just gonna back off a little bit. Save. And both. Yes, you're right in the way. Typically during the weekend, it's true I stream in the evening, I mean my evening, but during the week it's in the morning for me, so 9 o'clock London time. There you go. During the week, when I have a bit of time in the morning, I mean I do. On Thursday now I've cleared my schedule so I can play. Okay, Alit, where are you? Do we have some restore Restore magicka. I'll take that. So we can soul trap a little bit. What are we gonna do with that Durzog? It's probably just too tough for me right now. Can you imagine if we soul trap a Durzog, the glory, right? Would help to see where it is. There, I see it. Okay. And now that I see it, I can avoid it. That's what we do. The bird makes me a bit melancholic. I'm really not looking forward to this year's winter. Oh. I don't know, for me summer is already over. Like in my mind it's over. But it's not like we get a harsh winter either in London. Let's just say we're moving from spring to autumn now. So we have 2 seasons basically. It's cold like hell already and it's still summer. That's the thing, it's pretty cold already, it's true. We've had a couple of nice days. But yeah, summer's over. We have to look, you know, we have the pretty colors to look forward to. I like that. I really do like that. No, I'm still thinking about the princess edition